Okay, I'm back and I am going to take another stab at WIX. Uh, yeah, I don't know what was going on with my energy earlier, but I took a nap. I feel much better. It is now 8:01 and Husa. We're gonna take a stab at this again. So let's go ahead and go to WIX. And now the reason that you see the page is because I click on explore and I said inspiring website. Okay, I already created the Wix account. I said explore inspiring website. Uh, but what I need to do is this. I probably should have created like another Wix account altogether. I am no clue why. Oh, here you go. Let's do this. I am going to start over with another email. Okay? And then I'm going to create a new site. I'm going to leave this email, but I'm going to create a new site. And I want something inspiring. They say, what kind of website do I want to build? This is where I wanted to start earlier to begin with. Okay, is it beauty and wellness, blog, portfolio, fitness, restaurant, music, photography, online store, or business? I want to be more like a, healing is that wellness. I don't know, but I'm gonna say business for the heck of it. Okay. Now, this is what I was telling you about. You can create your site with Wix ADI, okay? Or you can create your website with the Wix editor. I like to start with Wix ADI and wait, okay, couple of days, and then go add in the Wix editor the things that I can add, such as the light box I was showing you earlier and the fancy stuff. But let's start with this because this is so easy. It is so easy to use Wix ADI. And this is what my computer was so all over the place this morning that this part of it wasn't showing. So I'm so glad that things are doing better. And okay, now they say what kind of website this you are, and I'm going to say what's there's spirituality here, spiritual blog, spy shop, spiritual college. Okay. Spiritual. Okay, since they don't have spiritual coach, so what I'm going to say, I'm going to say spiritual college. Okay, better instead of a blog. I don't want it to be a blog. I want it to be like more like very educational. So I'm going to go next. Now this is the color that they recommend for me. Okay, this is what they recommend for me. Um, I can pick one of those, but You want me to, if I want to showcase my videos and sell them, more online traffic with a blog, more features. I don't know. Hold on, try it because I can't really see every single one here. And I tell you about my screen problem. So hey, where'd it go? I know now you're not seeing things properly. Just 1 inch. Bringing things just a little to the. Here we go. Okay, forum, build an online community, online store, whatever. I'm gonna pick the online store always because I always want to have digital products. Okay, and I can say I want to have videos, I want to have events, I want to have a blog, I want to do that, I want to have a paid plan for subscription, I want to have a forum for community, I want to have a subscribers forum. Okay, I don't do music, I don't do bands, whatever. I want to be able to take orders. Okay, and that would be it. And I'm going to go next. Okay, now I'm going to add the school name, right? And then, as you already know, it is now spiritual money. Uh, why money mindset? Always make sure that you double check your spelling here. Okay. So, and I'm going to transport my Orality Union domain here. So to import content or copy paste link, I can just write my existing website here, okay, or I can skip it. For now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip it because I don't know if I am going to come back and change the name to Money Mindset Healing Academy, or if I'm going to keep it as Oralgy Junior Money Mindset Healer. Okay, so because of that, I can place it on Google, and I'm going to skip all those now because I do not want it to be on Google Live yet. Okay, update my logo. So I'm going to right here go grab my logo real quick. I'm already on my download. Okay, I'm going to update my email here. Uh, here you go, Google. Thank you. I can add a social media link. Usually, I do my Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna go to Facebook. And usually, since I don't have my yes, baby, you can have green in 10 minutes. And since I haven't created my group yet, I suggest you put your group here. I'm not going to paste my Facebook yet. So I suggest what you do is create the group, the tribe, and then copy and paste your tribe right here. Okay, and then you're going to click next. You can always come back and edit those later. So don't worry. Okay. And of course, I know you don't see me, but that's okay. Um, now they're working, and I can choose my template, choose the things that I want, the color. I like it to be minimal, but with some colors in it. Okay. Or I can do luxurious by the spot. But even with minimal, you can always change it later. You can always change it later. Minimal is just white. Okay. Minimal and balance, knitted balance. That's a perfect. Okay, I'm gonna change the color later, but now we're gonna go with the punches. Okay, okay, here, create a color palette. So my color palette is green, yellow, and gold. Okay, okay. They just look at my logo and they picked up my color palette. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, use these colors. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't it fantastical? This is just like point. One moment. Did you Google? Don't do anything yet. Yes. Wait. When I say go wait, wait. Don't touch. Don't touch it. Do not. Step away from my computer. Move it. Move it. Thank you. Okay. So my apologies. Uh, now I am going to go ahead and get started, and I don't really want to do the cliche of the whole card spread thing. Okay, so I am going to definitely change the whole thing. They give me three things to pick. And the one that suit my fancies the best is I like the one with the green. Okay. I'm gonna change the writing. But this is pretty too. But I like the one with the green. And I'm going to use this design. And you're going to see how easy that is. Oh my God. I hope you haven't read the other one yet. I don't know. This morning I was just in the flow of teaching and my energy was just so high. So I was recording and teaching at the same time. This is me. I always do what the spirit tells me to do. And maybe I was teaching because you needed those lessons. I don't know for whoever it is or whoever's going to see this, all of you, it's for one of you. I don't know who wanted to hear those things. Since there is five of you now. So one of you, okay, one of you and one of your hubs needed to hear those things. And since I uploaded um in two places, one public and one private, so one of you needed to actually listen to this and see what's going on with that because the way things are our when we are not motivated and say we can't figure things out, it's not because we cannot in fact figure things out. It's not because in fact we lack motivation. It's because we feed on the energy of the surrounding that we are and we see what everybody else is doing. And it is a real thing that we are the average of the people we are hanging out with, we are around, we marry, we everything. And it takes a lot of willpower to change that. For me personally, it's not even again willpower. I felt like I had to go to war to change my life. And I'm still at war to change my life. I always think differently than most people around me. And growing up, especially Haitian, and me with that so different point of view, so different everything, where it's all like, holy shit, like who does she think she is? She can just come and change everything. Like it's been like that our whole life. We rely on the elders to take care of us. Like we rely on those who rely on, and then she comes and she's like, oh hell no. Okay, this is, and I'm gonna tell you this quick story, real quick. This is the reason why a lot of Haitian women have that mentality, saying that if they don't go back home and get a man, then there is no good man out here. The reason that they think so is because well, in my generation, the generation is no longer the same. And my generation specifically, when you are dating a boy, the boy was like a husband to you. It will help you with school. It will help you with everything that he could because he wanted to prove himself responsible in the eyes of your parents, such as pay for food and things like that, right? And a lot of women make the mistake. Well, for me, that wasn't my intention when I brought my husband here. That wasn't my intention. I brought him here because we were together for a long time. He had helped me tremendously when my mom was sick, and I'm like, okay, that's a gratuity thing. Okay, I want him, even if I'm not gonna stay with him, to have a better life than he has down there. So I feel paperwork for him to come. But a lot of us go there, pick up a man, okay, without knowing the man and thinking it's the same thing back then. And the way Haitian men fall in love is this: they see a picture, all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you. Like, give me a fucking break. It's not that easy to love somebody. So you see, as I'm waiting, I'm telling you stories to make you laugh. Okay, it's like, holy shit, it's not that fucking easy to love anybody. Okay. It's not that easy. They see you once. I know there's such a thing as love at first sight, but it's not with every woman you see. It's not with everything that moves, but the way that it is, it's like it's freaking with everything. Like they so freaking overly obsessive. It's like, oh, what the heck is going on in their world? And then for the ladies over here that find that attention, because American boy give attention, but not this type of attention. Because Haitian men, maybe it's because they are mostly narcissistic. When they see you, they will go after you like what is that animal's name? The one that said "ow" on the moon, like a wolf. They will go after you like a wolf, going after its prey. So it's non-stop. Okay, it's non-stop. And they will make you feel so loved. Everything you ever wanted, they will give you. But wait a second, when the relationship is established, let's say you engage or you married or you've been in the relationship for over a year and then you get posted up, sometimes by the time 5 months hits is all out there. It's like, who is this person? We never met before. But okay. The thing is, we have to learn. I don't really care what race are you right now. But we have to learn as women that the butterfly don't mean anything but heartache. And I make the difference because my husband is my twin flame. And when I say we had butterfly, the day that we met, our eyes met, it was like instant, like gasoline and fire. This is how it was. And we do all the back and forth thing. Okay. While we were in our back and forth, I met my soulmate. Completely different. It was so easy to be around him. There was no butterfly. I just know that I care about him. He just know that he cares about me. And it was like just one of those people you can't not have in your life. And that's what a soulmate is. That's whether that person is going to be in your life as your husband or whatever, but you want to have that person in your life, which is why we still talk and whatever. Baby, that's loud. So yeah, this is the way thing goes. And as I'm waiting for this thing to go and go and go, and I'm babbling, 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 I just want you to know you can do this, okay? And all the objection you're feeling, all the wanting to quit you're feeling, they call self-sabotage. Everything that you are feeling that's telling you no, it's called expansion as well. When you are expanding, you are stretching, your body will tell you no. Your mind will tell you no. It's not your mind necessarily telling you no, it's your ego telling you no because it's unknown territory. Okay, it's a leap of faith. So the ego does not do leap of faith. Okay, the ego know I'm safe. This is my comfort zone. I'm fearful already. I'm going to go into fight or flight when I see you doing something different because this is new to me. And when you feel it, welcome it. This is a good thing. Welcome the down thing. It's a great thing. Feel it for a moment. Don't become it. You can't become the fear. When you become the fear, then the fear going to hurt you and say, I'm not leaving your body. I'm not leaving your head. I'm not living anywhere. One thing I used to do when I used to speak, believe it or not, I never liked to speak in public until one day I wasn't afraid of getting on stage. I wasn't trembling or anything. I just didn't like the sound of my voice. I did not like the sound of my voice. And one day while I was sitting there and I was going to give a speech, and it was my graduation speech, and I'm like, you know what? What the heck do you think you are? Like, who you think you are telling me that my voice is not loud enough, my voice is not pretty enough, my voice doesn't have a bass, I speak squiggly. Yes, my voice has crystal tones in it because I'm a healer. When you hear my voice, it's supposed to relax you. It's supposed to do things to your body to awake your senses and make sure your awakening is happening. My voice wouldn't be the same as everybody else. And I said to myself, bring it on. Okay, that was my first attempt of healing fear. And I said, I bring it on. I'm going to feel everything you want to tell me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I felt it. Okay. I felt it and I started to sweat. 1 minute passed by, I was still sweating in my makeup. Okay. 2 minutes passed by, I was sweating in my makeup. On the third minute, my face started to dry out. Like the sweat on my forehead started to dry out. Because I was committing to feeling what that is. And I'm like, okay, you think my voice is not good enough, my voice is good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for everybody. And if somebody don't like it, the person can just leave the room. I don't care. And I keep saying that in my head. By the fourth minute, my makeup wasn't hot. Okay. My face was clear of sweat. And I walk up stage the moment it finishes, and then they say, well, the speaker for the master's degree in Fort Myers is Oral Training, and I'm in Miami. I'm walking across the stage. My telling you there's over 500 students, and then I'm walking. My head is high, my shoulders back, my chest lift up, and I get on stage. The dean shake my hand, and I start to speak, and I never forget. I start with a quote from Pablo Coelho, okay, and then I start speaking, and I see people start to cry, and I didn't even know that I would become. Well, I will give up my whole corporate ladder for healing. And I was telling them that having an education doesn't mean that you're going to be in corporate. Many times as humans, we have those things like we need to be of service of what it is that the world need us to be, not what we want to be. And when I say that, people start crying, and I see like because a lot of people went back and get another degree because they feel that okay, if they had more degrees, they would make more money. But they're not listening to what the heart was saying. At that point, I threw my speech and I was speaking right from my heart. And I became like a true speaker. And I booked two other engagements. Okay, they're like, okay, we want you to speak at the at the bachelor's level graduation, and we want you to speak at an associate graduation, and they pay me, little me. Okay, little me that was fearful got paid. Okay, I got paid. So you can't allow fear, okay, to say to you, I'm not leaving your body. I am not moving. When fear say this kind of thing to you, it's because you become the fear. It's no longer a thing that you and fear are just like this. Your body, you boot up. And you can never put up with fear. And that is with every emotion. Feel it, allow it to go through your body, okay, but don't become it. And this is how you become it. And when I'm teaching, I always tell people the difference, right? Since I'm waiting, I have nothing to do but to talk. So let's talk, okay? This is how it happens when you become the emotion. Let's say my fear, okay, is of success. Instead of building a business, okay, I complain daily about how much of a failure that I am, how much that God doesn't love me, how much that I'm the unluckiest person in the world. At that point, it's no longer fear. I become the failure. Okay, I become the failure because I never take action. There's a difference. Okay, when you stop wanting to be that failure, you take action. I can't do it myself now. I'm gonna hire somebody to help me get it out of it. I'm going to heal that. Whether you work straight out with a business coach that is not spiritual, that is a sort of healing, because they point you in the right direction of actually starting that business. Okay, now being a success at it is something different. Okay, but you make the first step, you try. The thing is, when you feel something is happening and you never try to do something else, you become that thing. That thing no longer, and that's why I say at that point it becomes solid. It no longer is, it is no longer an emotion. It becomes you and you become it. You are a person. You never want to be it. You want to be you. And we become it because we listen to our mother, we listen to our father, we listen to our husbands, we listen to our children, we listen to everything but the inner voice, the inner guidance. And I'm going to tell you this. If I had listened to my husband, I would never have done what I'm doing. The men look at me and say, people that never went to school once in their life are doing way better. You're such a waste of time. What what are you? You are such a waste of time. You put on clothes daily, eat food. And my telling you, he wasn't paying for my food, he wasn't paying for my clothes, he wasn't putting gas in my car. But to him, I was nothing. That hurt. Okay? That hurts. It really, really, really did hurt me to my core. Okay? And I'm one, okay, and I'm one of those people that do not take things personally. I don't. But at that point, I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Because here I am doing my best to start something, building a legacy, and all you can see is my nothingness, which is a good thing because I wanted to be nothing. Because I had this idea that being married meant somebody will take care of you when you can't take care of yourself. I was wrong. I was wrong. So now let's go back. I'm going to start editing the website. You see how it looks like? I want to, it's happening again. Every time I start talking, it is happening again. It is happening again. When I'm in flow, these things happen. When I'm in flow, these things happen. Okay? All right. So now, this is the thing. It's going to split, and on the side, you're going to have the stuff. Okay, you're going to do the design and the things that you want to do. I like some of the pictures. Okay, I like some of the pictures. I'm not going to lie, but okay, I don't want it to be about cards. My school is not about cards. It's about the mindset process. So it's, you see, they already talk about the tower training program, the spiritual director training program, the training program, because I call it a school. This is where you can link your YouTube. That's your events, your store, the contact form, Google form, and then that's where people go to subscribe. But let's start with here. It will say select a section to design, and I'm going to start right here. Okay. I'm going to start right there. Okay. Welcome and start designing. They tell me what I want. They show me several options. Okay. I like the way it looks. Okay. What I don't like is the picture. I absolutely love the way the website look like. Okay. Everything that they say look pretty. Okay. They have nice stock pictures. It's me that my school is not about that, then I'm going to change it. Okay. Now, You see when you click on edit, it tells you what to edit image. So I am going to replace the image because I don't like this image. And because I don't have, I'm going to choose something on the mind. Okay. I'm going to search. I'm going to say mindset here. And I can type. Okay. Uh, I want to use result where I'm not paying. So on Splash, you don't pay, but the credit is embedded. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. They don't really give me a lot. They do not really give me a whole lot to choose from. I'm gonna say mine. But okay, mind. I want a mind, but I don't want it on the blue. I like this black and white. It is, oh, this is fancy. And it goes with my website, right? It goes with my website. This is pretty. So if I don't find anything else, I will go with this. I will go with this. Okay. Um, come on, come on, come on. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Move it, move it, and move it. Move the parts. Move the parts. Move the parts, people. Move the parts. I'm trying to get back to the picture so I can go apply it because we are not designing everything just yet. I'm gonna go back to it and finish designing what I need to design. But I just want to show you around, show you how to design the things for yourself. Okay, and always start in WIX ADI because it's more comprehensive. Anything you want to do next, you can always go back and use the other platform after a couple of days. Give yourself 48 hours. You're not in a rush, you're not in a hurry. And then do that. Oh, I love that Sage picture burning. Just give me all kind of chills. Apply. Okay. Apply. Every time I start to teach, even when I am on Zoom, it would say something like network unstable. Every time I start talking about energy, Facebook don't rarely even let me post. Okay. Where's the picture that I apply? Where's the picture that I apply? Where is the picture I applied? Where is the picture? Okay, here we go. Okay. And I am going to come here and I'm going to say edit title. I still want it to be white. I don't want to edit the colors. This is fine. I'm waiting for the side to come up. Here you go. So this is where you're going to, I need to move this here. This is where you're going to come here. Okay. You're going to click on this. This is your media. You're going to click on the side right here. And I'm going to do just that one. And it's every page you're going to design. going to be the same thing. Okay, when you unclick it, uncheck it, that means you don't want that part to come on your website. When you check it, then it's going to come on your website. You understand? Okay, title, subtitle, okay, title here, okay, the professional. Come on, let me write it. Let me write it. You see, when I get in flow, I'm teaching. This is what happened. They won't let me be great. I'm such a team. They will not let me be great. And you see that? It will not let me be great. It will not let me be great. What I like about the ADI, they give you copies that if you want you can keep or you can pause. So here I'm going to say welcome to, and then the next will be Oraldo Julian Money Mindset Killer. Yeah, yeah, boo. Your side is saved. Got it. Okay, subtitle. I want to add two next to it. Okay. Um, maybe I need to stop talking altogether. They want to shot me, but that's never going to happen. Ah, you see what happened there? When you make sure you're writing, make sure it's not in blue. If everything is selected, then you are going to erase everything. Okay. I'm waiting for this, and I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to come back later on my own when things are not so hectic, and I am going to be calm, be collected, and I don't know. Maybe I add my picture there. I don't know, a nice picture of me. Okay, and I'm going to leave this whatever they write here for a moment. Okay. Here, and this is where you change the writing. Okay, you can remove the formatting here. Okay, and you can come here and you do the description if you want to add a button. I'm not going to move around too quick. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing, and I know I have that crack, so I have to move you right here in between. Let me just make this smaller. Here we go. And let's do this. And let me do this. Okay. All right. So we're gonna leave this as is for now, and I'm gonna go come back and read the things that I need to do. Okay. All this nonsense, I'm not gonna leave everything there. I'm gonna go and edit the things. If you click on this, you'll be able to edit. Okay. It's gonna take forever, y'all. Okay. While it's taking, I am going to say to them that I finished this part. You see, edit. Every part you want to edit, you're going to click on that tab. It will square it in blue, and then you're going to say edit. If it's the design that you want to rethink, oh, this thing is ridiculous. Okay. So basically, that's how you build a website. Whenever you want to fix something, you're going to click a specific area you want to. Okay, I want to redesign this. I'm going to first click on design. Okay, because that's too many. I want two per page. Okay, you're going to click on the section and you're going to say what you want to do. You're going to redesign it. And if you click on the three dots, I want to show you everything on that page. Okay, that's when you can erase it. Okay, on the three dots. This is the one that they have. This is the one that I want to use. Okay, this is the design that I want. I want to have two per page and a scroll down button because I want them to see what is it. They're working on it. They're working on it. They're working on it. Okay, so now that's the way I want my store to look like. Okay, and if I going to manage the store and everyone needs a store because that's how you get payment, that's how you do your ebooks, that's how you deliver content to people. And don't worry, I'm not gonna leave the brand. I'm just gonna put my pictures on there. I like to showcase more. So I have to take pretty pictures of me laughing. And this is the thing, psychologists said if you take a smiley photo, not a head on, but something like people find you approachable, lovable. I'm not a scientist. I smile a whole lot, but in my pictures, I usually go like, I'm not mad, but I'm not laughing. But they say if you have a head tilt, it doesn't have to be necessarily like the best angle for you. So you can tilt to the right, so you can look at them. Okay, you tilt, and then you're like, and when you're smiling in your photo, let me give you a tip. Okay, pretend something is really funny so you can smile, like real smile. But don't you? People know that's real. You have to capture a real moment. It's not say cheese. No, it's ha ha ha. This is really funny. And the way that I capture a good smile is to blow a kiss. You see, natural. I'm teaching you everything you need to know to be successful. So, head tilt, smile, but not cheese. That's super funny. Oh, okay. Real laugh. Ha 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 laughing. That's what you need to do. There were a study Harvard did in 2018, and they took a survey and asked. I don't have that article anymore because I have it in the computer, and I didn't transport my links. So they say if the way you smile indicates how approachable you are, and if you always so serious, it proves that you are insecure. So this is the thing. Now in your in your shop, okay? Oh, I want to skip. I don't want to add my business info yet, okay? I can add my business address, blah 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 blah. But this is where you're going to come, okay? For your store to add things, you're going to go to store product, Okay, you can always get back to your dashboard. Okay, you're going to have to tell them what to sell. And now they have that button, find product to sell, which is like a drop shipping, yeah, thing. You can link to a drop shipping site and then you can sell from that point. Why am I telling you this? Because you need to learn every single possible way to create 7 stream of income. Okay. Product, they always have 20 million things. Okay. I'm a product. I'm a product. I'm a product. I'm a product. But I always said I knew because I sell digital anyway. So I'm gonna say digital file. If you have like a butter or like I don't know, whatever it is physical, you're going to add physical. Digital, like an ebook, you're going to add digital. Okay? So now you're going to upload the file here, and I have nothing to upload. Okay? And you're going to describe it there. You're going to give it a name. You're going to give it a price. A ribbon can be new arrival or a volume of the book. And you can add a sales video. Very important to have sales videos on your website. Okay? And you're going to click save it. Now I'm going to cancel it. And when you save it, it appears in your store. Okay? You can create collection and every single possible way. This deck is magical, magical. And I'm going to X out of this right here because I'm not going to add a product. And this is where you add the product title, by the way. When you upload, before you upload your file, you click on product here, and then you can give it a title. I'm going to X out of this so I can go back to my handy dandy website here. Okay. Now, they're always going to pressure you to do the whole thing. Okay. The next part, it is again, you click on it, you change the picture. If you like the picture, if somebody does tarot reading, this is like a very beautiful spread. You use that. Okay, you use that. You're going into the design, you're going to redesign it. Okay, you're going to manage if you have to manage something in there. Um, you get the picture. I hope you get the picture. When you are in WIX ADI, everything is completely simple. It's click on it, and on the left side, the menu come in, and you click on the button to say what you want to show, what you don't want to show, and then you type what you want. What I do personally, I write them in a pad or on my computer, and I copy and paste. It saves me a lot of time. Okay, it saved me a lot of time, and this is the reason like you don't see me typing everything, because for me right now it's quite pointless to sit down and type everything for you. I want to see what the manager look like, and then I'm going to preview it for you. I'm not going to do anything. Basically, you can do this. You can do this in 3 hours or less if you're not doing 20 million things. I'm always doing 20 million things, and if you have kids, you're always doing 20 million things because you have to cater to them. But it's a whole day thing. You're going to sit there. You before this is what I personally do. I know that I want to build a website. What I do is simple. I go on Canva, I design all my pictures. Okay. I go on Canva, I design all the pictures. I go on my phone, I scroll down, and I say, okay, this is pretty, this is pretty. When I put it on the website, it will be a good quality. I edit. Okay. And I sit down, okay. I write the tab down and what the text that I want in each tab, and I write that down. Stop picking your lips. Stop picking your lips. No. Stop picking your lips, sir. Stop picking your lips. So, anywho, okay. The manager looks that we just went before. And that's when we have the analytic tools, we have the calendar, we have the event planning. I want you to see those. The library, you have to click on those things to see what they mean for you and how they're going to help your business. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, what I want you to understand, when you go to settings, okay, that's when you come to upgrade when you finish. And you can do your analytic, your finances. That's why like it gives you a little bookkeeping. Okay. It gives you a little of bookkeeping. It gives you the tools analytic, like how many people visit your store, how many things happen in your store. And the main thing you need to understand, which give you marketing, and I want you to see the marketing thing. Okay, you have to pick on every single one, and since my computer is just ridiculously acting right now, it is completely easy, and you a boss. You can do that. You a boss. Okay, no one that comes in my energy sphere is not a boss. You may not know it yet, but you're a boss. You are a boss. Okay. And my chest bounced when I said this. Because that's the truth. I only attract bosses. Like you're a boss. You're an energy boss. You're a badass woman. You just fearless. You just don't know it yet, and I have to help you bring it out of you. Okay, the marketing home. Okay, you can. I've started to advertise on Facebook. Connect your Facebook and Instagram. You can start advertise. You can create an email campaign, and you can bring your CRM here. The thing is, they have cute little templates that you can use yourself, and they have a lot of marketing tools you can use. But most of their marketing tools, you will be able to use them when you have a paid plan. Okay, a paid plan. You can either do monthly or you do yearly. For me, I usually pay my website yearly because it's cheaper, but you can also do monthly. Okay, so let's get out of this. I wanted to show you this thing in manager. Okay, so now let's preview the site. Okay, I'm going to preview the site for you. I have whatever here. Okay, I'm not going to publish the site because I didn't click on every single tab and make correction and edit and design it and whatever. So this is my preview. And this preview, I am not going to do that. I'm not going to edit. And one more time while this is open, you click in here to add the title. You click in here if you have a subtitle. Usually only the first page have a subtitle for me, and it's always a description, a picture, and then if you want to edit and replace the picture, you click on this. And if you want to add a link to something else, this is where you add the link, like read more, learn more, whatever that is. Okay, so I probably should show you before I do that how to add another page, but I feel like at the beginning I have added all the pages that we need to add. Okay, you're going to go into edit and design. Okay, if you want to add another section, another page, you're going to click on this. When you click on this, you add another section of the same or a page. What? Why is this one? Why you go down? Okay, and I'm going to say edit design here, because if I want to switch the things around the place, whatever that means, I can do this. Okay, but I am not going to do this again. I am not going to fix it. I don't want it to be in the middle. I like it on the side. I don't want it to be anything but what it is right now. You understand? So here, let me see. That little button that say add on top right there. If you want to add a section, you can click here. You want to add a new page to your website, you can click here. You see how I tell you if you want to add more text to something. Let's say I want to add more text to a service. So I'm going to create a page, name it the service page. Because on here, it's only the picture and the name of the service and then 3 lines to describe the service. But each service should have its own page. So on the service page, demonstration, each service should have its own page. Okay. Each service can have its own page. So for me, okay, I can say more about me, okay, and that can go under, I can link this page and about us, okay, because I want them to know my whole story. Yes, you can watch me in 5 minutes. I'm always finished. But you get the picture. So when I get this page, what? Congrats. Coming soon. I take a picture. Yes, you take a picture. Isn't that nice? I take a picture. Yeah, isn't that nice? Okay. Okay, congrats. Keep on going. Okay. So now I have this page. On this page here, you see where it says get in touch. Okay. This is just not working for me. Is it now? There you go. Edit. Okay. So now you see where it say get in touch. Okay, that's the button. Okay, the link to this button. Okay, and let's say the site is on published status. I'm going to add a web address because I am going to that about me page. Okay, and I am going to link it there, and this is the web address I'll put there. Let's say more about me. I wanted to say visit oraljulian.com. Okay. Have you lost your mind? Post it. Okay. So that will be the link. Boom. Okay. So when they click on this, that will send them to that particular link. And then you can add as many pages as you want. For me, my website going to be very simple, and I add all this fanciness just to show you. It will be about me, book a call, services, and free call. Okay. Basically, this is what's going to be there. There's not going to be anything fancy, and when I have like things like a webinar or whatever, I'm just going to promote that via Facebook ad. Boom. Pretty basics. Okay. So now I want you, okay, and what I will do really behind that, the design, I will make sure that is green. I know I just love greens. Okay. I will say preview. Okay, start a tour. And this is your published website. Don't do that just yet. Up until you finish everything, the site is to your liking. Don't publish it. You're doing the things for it to be pleasing to people looking at it. You're doing it to be professional, and it can look amazing. You just have to have the nicest pictures in the world, according to you. And you're going to infuse with your energy, create with intention. And the way you create with intention, and my intention is always to manifest the best people, the best energy, the best vibe around me. So I create with that intention. I want the people that are visiting the website to absolutely be in need, to be uplifted, okay, to be uplifted, want to manifest, sick and tired of being sick and tired of the BS they're going through, and they want to change. So I hold this and I breathe this life into this website, and I breathe this life into the things that I do, then when people see me, it's like I've been looking for you my whole life. Okay. And where is the preview? Okay. The tour is not happening, and I'm not sure quite why. Click preview button. Where is my preview button? Let's see. Is my preview button here? No. I'm moving myself around and around and around and around and around and around. And I'm not going to just open another one. I think I did. Around and around, around and around, around and around. So again, I'm going to end the tour because this is not doing anything for me. It's not doing anything for me. Okay, let me see if I can see the mobile site, and you can see how it looks like on mobile, and then I will show you how it looks like on website. I like the mobile because everybody now uses their cell phone to do everything. You want to have a user-friendly website. Yes, I have to buy batteries for you, baby. See, the thing is, I have no idea what is happening. After I finish, I'm gonna clear my cookies. I am going to do 560 degrees, not even 360, to see why is it that everything I touch today is freezing. I stay away from the stove. I stay away from the blender. Okay, I use the blender shaker this morning to make my smoothie. Okay, I don't know, the shaker thingy to make my smoothie, because when I feel this way, I do not want to. Very pretty. Okay, I do not want, got it. If I want to change something here, the way to change that. Okay. So this is what it will look like here. This will be the welcome page, and okay, you have to switch the menu so we can say online, book online, stop, blog, whatever, pending pricing, other forms, members, about, whatever that is. This is what it will look like for them on a mobile. Let's see a desktop site. This thing is not working. I don't know, and I really don't have time for this, so I have to clean the computer. My energy is okay. It's just the upgrade is, so many things have been happening. It's a whole lot. It's a whole freaking lot that's happening. Okay, so apparently this is how it looks like. Okay, apparently on the desktop. So it is what it is. This is what you need to look for. When you start again, you're going to register for WIX, and then you say get started with WIX ADI because this is the simpler platform. And then you are going to, this morning we built an WIX editor, which is the fancier platform. So now you have both. So, but ADI is the more user friendly one. You just click, type, boom, everything is done for you. You just have to click on the left, and the menu, replace the header, replace the text, and then you have a site with what you want. Now I'm going to do a little copy webinar for you, like a 30-minute talk to get you about the things that makes you stand out, how to optimize your pages and stuff like that, the words to use. Here you will see again. This is where you can move, delete, or duplicate. You can see. Okay, I have to go back to designer. Okay, page design. Okay. I'm not going to change it. But anywho, when you get back to your edit, I don't want to design it. I just want to edit it. Okay. I don't know what happened. The design was changed, I guess. When I click earlier, it was from what I'm going to replace it because I don't quite care for this. I didn't see that I changed it. I don't quite care for this one. Okay. And I have to come back and do that some other time. This side I'm going to use for sure, and since my computer is doing the most right now, while it's doing the most, I'm gonna allow it to do the most. Let the thing be the thing, because if I don't, it might explode. Um, I am going to come back, okay? I am going to come back when my computer is working a little better to show you how to optimize your pages. Honest to God, the way that thing is going so slow, I don't want you to be here for 2-3 hours. So I am going to come back and do a part 3 to show you how to optimize.